subscribe, support, stay positive.
Hold on. Alright, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around the drink ring because we're ready for the most electrifying show here on Tommy Talks. Hello, folks, and welcome back to another awesome episode from Tommy Talk, live here from the drink ring and the Tommy NC 2010 channel, and live here from my room. We're all chilling out here right now. So, folks, I want to give a shout out to some special friends from Black Mountain. I want to say thank you to all the stuff you guys do with me, and you guys are awesome. I hope you stay cool. And to this person's particular son, I hope you're being good right now, and I hope that at some point I could find that WWE movie with the Flintstones with it. Maybe I can find it for you. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys can tune in. I'm here with my team. The guys were just chilling here from live from the drink ring. So guys, who should I go with first? Eddie, what's new with you?
Not much, Tommy. I was feeling a little dizzy last week, so took the week off from shooting videos, but I'm back at it again. Went down and shot the Pike Place Market the other day, and then after that I went and shot a car meet. Ended up getting busted up by the police, so it didn't last very long, but I was over, 1,000 cars, 1,000 people. So that was a lot of fun, and I'll be putting those out soon.
All right. So Mark, what's new with you?
Not much at all.
Anything? What about your vlogs?
Nice.
What about your channel?
I've only opened it. I haven't had anything else.
Mark is
Come on, Mark. There's got to be something new. You had a new video up today.
I'm waiting for more things to come in for the post.
Okay.
Okay. Second Camp, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Second Camp. What is new with you, Second Camp?
Not much though. Just I did make a new Wear Camper in during my Twitch cast, and I'm getting that posted right now at the minute, just in case anyone's interested. This one though is actually just something I just discovered just recently, and I just had to get this covered as a Wear Camp brand. So this was like sort of like a last minute thing that I just decided to do.
Okay. Sam, what's new with you?
Oh, well, the world is tipping. Rasmus is sipping. Sometimes I'm tripping. That's what's new with me, man. But more importantly, Tommy, what is new with you?
Well,
brother?
The main topic of this show is about Patreon and the Tommy Network. And I've been trying to work on that.
Wait a sec, Tommy, what's Patreon?
Patreon is a system where people can come together and donate to one person or separate artists. Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to build up a company, and I'm trying to make this channel and maybe get out of my room, buy a warehouse, or processionally get just to go somewhere different and start making videos for you guys that will make this product better, more entertaining, and go farther into the network. And I put the link in the bottom, patreon.com/TommyNC2010. Become a patron, support there, and you get all sorts of awesome rewards. What are your who wants to read off the rewards? Who would like to read off the rewards?
No volunteers. Well, I guess I'll have to pull up and just let me get the site up, man, and we'll read them off.
I'm surprised Mark didn't do that because he's in
No,
charge.
I wasn't. I'm on the page now, Tommy.
Okay.
Hey, I think it's worth mentioning. 6 of your very dedicated fans have already pledged and are subscribed, and they're patrons.
Also, I want to say thank you to the Patreons that are currently Patreons. Mark, who are our Patreons so I can give them a special thank you for becoming a patron?
Okay, one person wants to remain anonymous. Okay.
Really?
Yes. Duncan, Chris Harrison, Adam. I can't pronounce his last name.
Okay, read them off slowly first, Mark. Duncan who?
It's just Duncan. That's
Duncan.
what I
Duncan,
see.
I want to thank you. Real quick, I'm going to get individual thank yous to each one of my patrons.
Chris
Duncan, I
Harrison.
want to thank you for donating $1. And I know it's just $1, but you'll be getting more products and more stuff early when I can. And I want to thank you personally. And also, just recently, I want to thank Graham Hall. Thank you for donating, man. You know, I appreciate you guys that are already donating. If it looks like it's bright here, it's because the light is pointing right in my direction. Like right over here, my lights are here pointing at me, so that's the reason why it looks like my face is blotted out.
Okay.
But,
You still look
and
okay.
also, let me think. Who else is one of my patrons?
Adam. Potato.
Adam, thank you for
Adam
being
Potato.
Can't pronounce his last name.
Is it?
Adam,
Is it?
thank you for.
I think it is Adam. Adam.
Also, Chris,
Harrison.
my friend Chris from England, thank you for being a patron.
The guy that sounds like one of the Beatles.
Big shout out to him and Adam Potato. Thanks, guys.
Guys, let's not be cruel.
I think it's a compliment. They're one of the most successful rock bands of all time. Hey, look who it is!
Yes.
Whoa, holy crap! Wait a sec.
Ladies and gentlemen, the return of a legend. And we haven't seen him in a while since his last match, which was very deterministic. But, you know, he's back here in the center of the drink ring, and he's ready. Is he friend or is he foe?
It's the chief. It's the big kahuna. It's Jeremy.
Known as Geeks in Sports, youtube.com/Geeks in Sports. What I want to say to all my patrons, thank you for being a part of the Patreon network and the Tommy network here. And Jeremy, it's been a while since you've been on. What's new with you, buddy?
Nothing much, man. Just had my kiddos this weekend, so they just left not too long ago, and got some video hopefully coming up pretty soon, and that's about it.
Now, when are you going to step back in the YouTube ring? You have made a video for a long time. When are you going to put your boots back on and strap them on and, you know, go toe-to-toe and become the next awesome YouTuber out there?
It's actually funny that you say go toe-to-toe, because I actually went to some MMA fights this weekend locally. I had 6 of my basically like my best friends. They all fought this weekend, and I cornered one of them, and we got some footage of that. And then the other 5, I was backstage with them, and we went 5 wins and one no contest. And it was a pretty great. It was a great night for our team.
Hell yeah.
I've heard rumors. Now, you like UFC and all sorts of products. I've heard rumors that CM Punk has signed with the UFC, which personally I think he's going to get his teeth knocked down his throat. And what's your thoughts on that, Jeremy?
Yeah, he did sign with the UFC. He should be fighting, I think they said May of this year. And like anything else, Dana White, he tends to protect his products. And the WWE has a saying right now saying what's best for business. And that kind of goes without saying. He's not a dummy. He's gonna do what's best for business. So he'll protect CM Punk. I'm sure he'll give him somebody with limited wins, somebody to make CM Punk look good, so he doesn't look like a doofus for signing a WWE talent. So not to mention CM Punk does a lot of work. He's running with some really great guys right now.
All right. So. Jeremy, it's been a while since you've been on here, guys. Jeremy, Geeks in Sports. We were just talking about the Patreon program and that benefiting, you donating to the Tommy Network will help me build a better channel for you. I'm not saying that my channel is not any worse or best. I'm not that important, but the fact is that I am building myself up. I am not better than anybody else. I may be a I may be a two-time Hall of Famer of Comedy Central and a two-time Hall of Famer of MTV's Made, but I'm just a regular man here on YouTube trying to provide entertainment. Your donations will build this network to be the best network out there, to provide us from the inside of the drink ring. And someday, maybe if I ever have enough money, if I have enough money to get a studio, maybe I can build a drink ring and have it set up inside the studio and have live Tommy talks right inside an actual ring.
Man, that would be a good concept for a bar. Live wrestling, and all around you've got the seats for a bar, beer and wrestling, man, and good food to combine with that.
Well, it would be wrestling.
Yes.
It would be wrestling, but it would be basically, it would be a talk show inside of a wrestling ring. But they're saying, why are you in a wrestling ring? Because we're going with subjects, and we're talking about it, and we're going one-on-one. And since I've become a wrestling fan, I've been taking terminologies from professional wrestling and, counteract, and, just standing up and becoming the face, or say becoming a heel. A face is a guy that's the head of the company. He's a good guy. A heel is a guy that would be a bad guy. Say Razor Ramon or CM Punk, for instance.
Or Raven Rasmus.
I wouldn't say Raymond Rasmus is a heel. I would say he's a face and a heel at the same time. He's two-faced.
He's still new. He's still new. He doesn't really. They haven't figured out what kind of role they want him in yet.
Because it's hard to book a guy. It's not main eventer. It's hard to book a guy. For instance, I'll say somebody it's not a main eventer. Camp is a main eventer, but his buddy, on the other hand, Camp is not a main eventer. He's a second to last main eventer, and I doubt that Camp.
They get him angry. He might be watching.
Yeah.
If Camp got wind of being called a second eventer, he'd be flipping out.
Yeah, I'd like to see him.
Yeah, Tommy. Just watch it. You may come.
I heard somewhere that on the Twitch streams, Camp writes the rules.
So, folks, tonight we're just chilling here, talking about the Patreon program, and let's get on to another subject. Let's do a lottery and see what movie we can find.
Oh, Lotto! It's DVD Lotto time. What you gonna find? Press rewind.
This is a very popular one, Titanic.
Whoa! What are the chances? What are the chances?
That's a classic.
It's a classic. So here's the deal, folks. An interesting fact about the movie The Titanic. The director proved this, and I will say this. Also, I have a model here of the Titanic.
Released in 1997.
Tommy, do your parents know that there's nudity in that movie?
I didn't see it. I was 10 years old when that movie came out, but I didn't really watch it when it first came out. I watched it when I was a teenager. But if you know something interesting, folks, the Titanic actually split here, folks, when she went under. She didn't split up between here. And just to let you know, these two smokestacks, they were fake. They weren't real.
And Tommy, it's not a boat, is it? It's not a boat, right?
It's a ship.
God damn straight.
Excuse me, watch the language on the show.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you. So, the part where she split was right up here. These were two main smokestacks, and back here was the two fake smokestacks, and she did not raise up in the air and split in half like that. She halfway down into the water as she was sinking, she split in two. And then that's the reason why. Now, the damages would have looked much differently if she had split right up here, I think. There would have been a lot more piece. There would have been a lot more of the ship left for the bow. Now, for the movie, there was no such thing as Jack and Rose. It was a fictional story. Jack and Rose were never real. But the thing is, the movie was interesting, entertaining for its time, and it still makes women cry to this day. But the thing is, the movie was quite entertaining, and it shows
Did
you
you
that...
cry?
Actually,
Did you
No.
cry during Titanic?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Actually, Tommy, there was a Jack Dawson or some Dawson who was on the ship, and apparently he did not. Apparently, though, he went down with the ship as well. And people actually had a tombstone for him in Newfoundland. So there
Hey,
you
how-
go. I at least know some of Titanic.
How about the band, man? The captain went down with the ship because that's his duty, but the band did not stop playing.
Because they were keeping sanity, and honestly, but
That was a smart thing to do. Just try. They went down with the ship as well, and and even though the ship was going down, they tried going out of mode, trying to keep the good music going.
You said
I think
duty.
it's a thing that a
Like-
lot of
Right after they play the last song, they say, "Gentlemen, it's been a privilege to play with you tonight," and then that was it. We never saw them again. They went down with the ship.
It's interesting. With a lot of shipwrecks, it's there's politics involved, but interesting subject. The man that was the designer of the ship went down, but the builder of the ship
Is that Mr.
snuck off
Ismay?
the ship.
Tommy, is that Mr. Ismay? Is the designer Mr. Ismay?
Yes,
Thank
and
you.
the designer stayed on board, and it's interesting how the man that designed the ship stayed on board, and how the builder got off, John Ismay. Now, there's a lot of rumors.
Because then afterwards he had to let them know the ship went down, just to let them know, so that afterwards it made its way into the papers. Because remember, there's
No,
a
he didn't have to do that. He
first
just had to count.
spins, and I believe you get your headlines, Mr. Esme, and that's when, and he had to get off the ship so that afterwards it made its way to the papers.
Mm-mm.
Do you think there were any animals on the ship, like turtles or?
Yes, dogs.
Here's
Dogs.
the thing.
There were turtles. There were
There
turtles
was-
on the
someone-
Titanic.
Someone could have had a pet turtle, but the thing is, turtles can swim. So it probably just swam away when the ship sank.
Yeah.
Good point.
There's a
You
good
know?
point there.
Guys, for a second, just a second.
They were aquatic creatures.
Yeah, they're amphibious reptiles,
Okay,
and they have a shell.
they
But
freeze to
isn't
death.
there-
They would freeze to death because
Isn't
the
there a
fact.
difference between
I thought turtles were
saltwater
in half
turtle and a
shell.
Well, guys, for a second.
Jeremy, you're right. You're right.
Here's
No,
the
that's
thing,
Eddie. Eddie,
guys.
oh,
Here's the thing.
Guys, Tommy's trying to say something.
guys.
Here's the thing. If you look past everything else and you look at the Titanic and her glorious, one thing that made me really mad, the people that piloted the Titanic I would say were despicable men, because their philosophy was to lock up the second class passengers, and they did that. They locked up the second class passengers, and I would say that the people we should mourn the most on board that ship were the second-class passengers, because they went to the slaughter. Because the first-class passengers thought they were better than the second-class passengers. Let's lock up the second-class passengers so they can't get on the lifeboats. We're gonna lock you guys up.
Remember that, Tommy. It was like all the first-class passengers were getting off the ship. And it's like, and then you look at the second-class passengers, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm very sorry. You gotta wait. You gotta wait to get on a lifeboat." Yeah, the
Okay.
ship is sinking for Christ's sakes. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Just a second. 1, 2,
Yeah, the
3,
ship
4,
is sinking.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 lifeboats on board the ship. And there was twice as more lives on board that ship that night. And
There's only 36 lives on board?
what?
You said 16 life, or 8 lifeboats. No,
Oh.
what did you say? 18 lifeboats?
Okay, for instance, here is the ship right here. I'll give you a close up here. And here are the
Inside track.
lifeboats right here. And you can see by how many in a row, how many lifeboats were on board. And there was 2 collapsible A and collapsible B right near the front of the ship. And you are telling people to wait for first-class passengers to get on board, to wait downstairs while the ship is going under, while their cabin is going under. And what implausible idea, stupid idea was that, to lock the second-class passengers up? You know, I would say, in my opinion, if I was running that ship, I'd say get everybody here on the promenade deck, second class, first class, get everybody up here. Let's see how many people we can get into boats. Because I could tell you half of the people were second-class passengers because I think some of them did escape, technically. But I can tell you half of the people who were on those boats had money in their pockets. They were rich. They were rich. They were and I'm just like,
And also, Tommy, was women and children as well.
women and children and the rich. I
Yeah.
will tell
And
you.
turtles.
And the
Why are
turtles
you
had to get
bringing
up.
up turtles tonight? Are you trying to do something here, Eddie, by just mentioning turtles?
Well, no, I know that they were on the Titanic. You know.
It has nothing to do
Hey,
with that.
okay, Tommy, I figured it out. If you start wrestling, a good name for you would be Titanic Tommy.
Titanic talk.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
It's a strong name, powerful. You know, it's a name you wouldn't want to mess with.
But he
Okay.
goes.
Can you actually believe
Titanic
100 years
turtle.
later someone is planning a Titanic 2? A Titanic 2 ship, actually.
Okay. Yes, there was a movie like that. So now we're gonna go off to another subject. YouTube. What are your guys' thoughts of recently? I don't want to mention this again. That YouTube is stripping us of our intros. YouTube, why are you so brain dead? What do you think, Jeremy?
Yes, YouTube, why? Only one more month for these branding intros. I want to keep mine for my videos.
Okay. Jeremy hasn't had a chance to say anything. Jeremy, what do you think?
Actually, I'm curious. That's the first time I've heard of it. I haven't been doing anything with YouTube lately, so.
Yeah, but it's a 4-second intro. Don't get confused with your intro you see on your homepage.
I just like Mark Hyder's haircut and the fact that he has a pony. I don't know what's with the marijuana turntable turtle that's going on in Eddie's shot, but hey man, we've got turtles and ponies and Sega camps and multiple earphones with upside down side
I told you
sunglasses.
there were turtles. I told you there were
You
turtles.
want to know the story on this device here? This is a special device I invented. It allows me to hear Tommy Talks through the first set. However, the second set is tuned to the radio. So I'm rocking out in my mind right now.
Well, hot
Okay.
damn. Dang,
So-
hot dang.
I want to say to everybody, thank you for the people that tune in to Tommy Talks, that watch this show. This show may be kind of concocted and kind of out there and zany, but the thing is that it's Tommy Talks. And I'm just chilling here talking with you about subjects that I'm interested in. And that, there's particularly a thing that happened this past week that I find interesting. Now, I watch a show called The Angry Grandpa Show. Now, a lot of people say that stuff is staged. Well,
It is.
huh?
It is. Everybody.
I think some of it's real. I think that some of it is. I think
Yeah,
truly some of
Kind of
part-
like the WWE.
Yeah.
Some of it's
that's
real.
real. The part that's real is when he says, "Hey, Grandpa, I want you to react like this, so we can get a shitload of views." Oh, I'm sorry, so we can get a lot of views and make a bunch of money on YouTube. And he's like, "All right, let's do it." So then they do something zany, and he goes crazy. That's about as real.
He says, "Hey, kid, what do you want me to wreck tonight?"
Yeah, that's about as real as it is. He's like, "All right, Grandpa, bust up this table we paid $50 for, and we're gonna get $700. So all right, cool, boom." I mean,
okay,
yeah.
one thing.
But it's entertainment.
One thing they didn't record was recently Michael was watching TV, and apparently, I guess the grandpa came over, his dad came over, and he smashed up his TV. And I debate that that was actually real, and that his Facebook was actually screwed up, and that he's truly, I think, sometimes I think Grandpa is insane.
Where he destroyed the PS4 looked real as well, because Michael was all like, "Oh, now I gotta go get myself another PS4."
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'd do if somebody did that to
You know
me.
how much and you want to know how much those PS4 cost today?
Hey, this raises a better question though.
Probably
Why would you get
$400.
pissed off because of a little piece of plastic and some circuitry? Like, in the grand scheme of life, isn't it kind of trivial to get
Mr.
pissed off
Rasmus,
about that?
PS4s today, they cost about $400 in the US alone.
It's a pretty high ticket item.
Square Camp, I want to say something to you. It may sound trivial, but that's your property. That's your personal property. And the thing about that is when somebody is taking a mallet to something that you like to have and something you saved your money for to purchase, and they come in for something stupid and trivial to smash up it, it's pretty ridiculous when you're just like, okay, I saved all my money, invested all my money into this, and now this crazy old man, my father, comes in and smashes it.
There's a lot of
Let's say I got
my
my bottle of wine and someone smashed it and I couldn't drink the wine anymore.
Oh, let's just.
I'd be like,
Tommy.
I'd be upset. I would be initially upset.
You don't
But-
know how much the PS3s cost back at launch. You want to hear what a PS3 costed back at launch?
What was that, Second Camp?
$599 US. We're talking $600 for a console.
My friend had a real
That's
smoking turtle.
atrocious.
That's how much it cost
Just
him.
for one console alone.
Honestly, if I had a
$500
device,
turtle.
if I had a device that expensive, guys, I would be angry if somebody smashed it up. If somebody smashed my TV, which I don't use it that much technically. I use it to watch wrestling and I watch Seinfeld on it, but I don't watch a heck of a lot because YouTube is my main outlet. I watch just everything on YouTube. But if somebody smashed either my computer or my TV, trust me, it would be hell to pay. I would make that person suffer because this right here is my main outlet, and that I love doing my business. I love standing here from the center of the drink ring, outside of the drink ring, and entertaining my audience and doing what I can. And folks, also, if you can, become a Patreon and part of the Tommy Network, and you will watch Tommy Network expand and become one of the biggest networks out here. And that is the bottom line here, folks.
I love turtles.
Okay, that's random, and I would appreciate if you would stay on topic, Eddie. And if you don't want to, you can just step out of my hangout.
Whoa! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Whoa.
Hit the dick!
I'm just saying because if you're not going to be on topic tonight, I'm just going to ask you to leave.
Well, what's the topic, man? Let's figure out the topic first.
Well,
I mean, it's clearly is not turtles or aquatic animals.
No, it's not.
Well,
And
it was for a while when we were talking about.
It was for a while, yeah.
Right.
the topic
You
is
can always go back.
Patreon, the Tommy Network, and many other topics. So it's whatever we talk about. And have we dabbled in everything about the Tommy Network and what the rewards are. We haven't discussed what the rewards
No,
are.
Mark didn't read out the rewards yet, but he said he was at the page.
Could we talk about Hulk Hogan? No, we've talked about him
At
before.
some point, after we're done talking about the rewards.
Okay.
Okay, because we were talking about it, then you went off topic when I was trying to get.
Oh, so I think the topic should be staying on topic. That's a good topic.
Yeah, but you were talking. Asked me to give you a shout out, then you went on to a different topic.
That's true.
What
Oh,
if the
sorry
topic
about
was? What if the
This is
topic
my
was
fault, sorry.
straying away from the topic?
Okay.
Well, I think we'd be winning in that department.
So, Mark, what are our rewards?
For $1, which is kind of cheap, you get first time content.
Okay. What is the other?
Exclusives, right? Like before they hit YouTube, you get it hot off the press, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, after I make a an awesome baby vlog, I pop it out there before it's born and processed. You get to watch that fresh, brand new Tommy baby video. But that's just me using. Okay, for instance, if I'm baking a pie and I'm making it up and I haven't put it out to the audience, people that are patrons can get to see the video before all my other subscribers can. So there's a box here where my Patreons are here, and I take a product and I'm just like boop, 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 boop. Just a second, guys. I will show you the product soon, but the Patreons are going to watch first. But if you become a patron, you could become a part of that network also. So we'll be hopefully expanding a bigger family, a part of the Tommy Network. And you will be getting rewards. Mark, continue with the rewards.
$25. You get 1 hangout per month. Custom videos. Get invites to the show. Shout out to my videos, and plus the other tiers.
Okay, what are the other tiers?
Okay, $50. Get 10 minutes to be in the Tommy Talks. 2 per month. Custom thank you video. Autograph photo. Plus other tiers. Do you want me to continue?
Tommy,
Yes.
Hogan has a question, brother.
What's
Go ahead,
that?
Hulkster.
If it's $50 and you get to be on 2 Tommy Talks, are they going to be the guest?
Possibly, yes.
Because if they're the guest and they get 2 Tommy Talks, what if you get 3 subscribers or Patreons at $50? Now that's 2 weeks for one, 2 weeks for the other, and the other's going to be left out. Because last I checked, there's only 4 weeks in a month, brother.
Well,
Hulkster's on to something.
Hogan
And also-
don't do math too good, though. I was there for 2 minutes.
Payments have to be cleared before they get in the show.
but we will be working on things in our tiers and adjusting things to the understanding of the Patreon program and to what we're doing here in the Tommy Network. And we ask if you would donate, and the link is in the link is in the description below. Below. Oh yes. Below.
Up here? Over there? No, down here, baby.
Down here. Bounce chicka wow wow.
Go down, people. It's in the description box.
Like the person that'll be going down at some point if he ever accepts my challenge would be Brock Lesnar.
You want Brock Lesnar to go down on you?
That might be painful, man.
I challenge you, Brock Lesnar, to the step inside a WWE ring, go toe to toe with you for the World Heavyweight WWE Heavyweight Championship.
Tommy, your drink barely fits in that ring. How the hell is Brock Lesnar gonna fit?
I mean, no, step into the actual WWE ring and go toe to toe with Brock Lesnar.
Squared circle.
To be honest, I don't think
Hey,
Brock
Tommy.
Lesnar has enough guts to go up against me, honestly.
I think he probably has a lot of better things to do, man.
My ring is outside.
What the hell?
Wait, say it, Cam. I didn't catch that. You say your ring is outside?
Rocky Balboa. Hey, you know about my ring? My ring is outside.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
good.
I'm
Yes.
Rocky Balboa.
and also my other challenge is still out there to fight CM Punk. But you see, the fact is that CM Punk, I don't have respect for the character CM Punk, but I do have a little respect for the man that played the role of CM Punk, because I listened to his story and it was quite interesting. But I just don't think that I would want to face him now, because he didn't reply to me, he didn't respond to me, and that's what made, in my eyes, that made him a coward. You know, he thought I wasn't worthy of his time, and that would have been an awesome match. WWE professional wrestler versus fan.
He's been a little busy
Ultimately,
begging.
I think I would get the ultimate, a few punches in, but in the midst of it, I think I would be kind of like, my face feels funny.
Here's the thing. There's a certain group of people out there on the internet, and they happen to be followers of you, Tommy, and they don't like me or Eddie very much. But all of a sudden, they're, oh, why is Tommy so mad at Eddie? Why is Tommy mad at Eddie?
I apologize, Eddie. I just was kind of flustered because I felt like you were wandering off topic. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump on your case, Eddie. You understand what I mean?
I guess I was just trying to make new topics, keep things fresh.
Yes. I just felt like you were wandering away from the subjects, and I just got flustered. I apologize.
Spinning record riding turtle, spinning record riding turtle, turtle going round.
I want to say something. Another subject.
Not all who wander are lost.
I want to say something. I want to all my people, for all my Patreons, and for the people that are Patreons right now, and the people that are my fans, I want to thank you personally. I want to thank you so much for watching my videos and sharing them with your friends and family and other people. But the thing is, I just want to say that you're human beings. It's not my team's responsibility to hold your hand and say, "Excuse me, it's Tommy Talks right now." You know that the show comes on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and is live. It is not my team's job to go knocking on your door and saying, "The show's going on right now." It's their job to help me get everything ready for the show tonight and help me get ready for this, prepare one of the most electrifying shows. It is not their job. So if I hear the comment, "Well, Sam didn't tell us when the show was going to stream live," I'm like, well, I guess that doesn't make you a grown-up, because it's your job to check when the show is going to go streaming live. So,
That's right, Tommy. And here's the thing, too. Every dog needs to pee on a pole. And I just happen to be that pole. But check it out. There's also people out there who are very unique, very special. They need a hand. They need someone to walk them through everything. If that happens, then they get mad.
Why are
in
people
wrestling
pissing in the
terms,
pool?
basically to put somebody over. For instance, I would say Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that Taker is probably going to put over, he's going to put, unless, this is Taker's last match, and Taker's going to put out, I don't know why Taker would do that, because Bray Wyatt is a new talent to the WWE. He's been in the business for a while. Husky Harrison, but the thing is that basically it's like for me to take. I'm kind of popular. I'm not all that big. I may have a bunch of subscribers, but I don't care how many subscribers I have. I just care the fact that I'm making videos. This is my love. This is my passion. And I don't gloat about how many subscribers I have. My main goal for subscribers if I do care, is 20,000 subscribers. And if I make it there, I'll be happy. If I don't, I'll just be happy with the 2,000 subscribers I have right now. I'm grateful for every fan that subscribes to my channel. And
You've got more than 2,000, Tommy.
how many do I have?
It's more than 2,000. Let me quickly check.
2473.
I thought it was 200 and something.
Yeah, you've got almost 2,500 subscribers. You're at 2,473. So if you got 27 more subscribers, you'd be bang right there.
How many would that? How many? Am I close to 3,000 soon?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, to the future of the network and to the future of this channel. And I hope that I can provide the best entertainment here on YouTube and to you guys. And that last night I went to a wrestling program. If you've seen the pictures on my Facebook, TCW, I think it's called. TCW was a very interesting event. I shot some vlog footage. It's not up. It's in the process of being made. That means it's still on my camera. I have 2 vlogs I still have to process. Sometimes in my day, I don't have enough time to sit. I have plenty enough time to sit down and edit stuff. But sometimes in the midst of my day, I end up getting stuck in town and doing something. So I end up shooting a lot more videos than I'm thinking, oh, shoot, I already have this to edit and this to do. And I try my best to give you guys enough material to satisfy you guys' needs for the channel.
Tommy, did you try to call me this morning?
Why?
I don't know. I got a phone call while I was asleep, and I wasn't sure if it was you.
Yeah, it was me. I was trying to get a business, talking about something business-wise.
Well, that was my nap time.
Well, just be prepared for any time. I could be calling at any time random.
Okay, I better start getting onto the methamphetamines.
Oh, you're
Stay up
funny.
all
Ha
night.
ha ha. You're hysterical.
But hey, Tommy, I gotta say, I saw some pictures from that event, and how about that lady in the pink?
Yeah, she was quite beautiful, I would say. She was quite lovely.
Did she
And-
wrestle,
but
or was she
also-
just a companion?
Just to say, she was a companion of the wrestler, but the lady I was sitting next to, she was very beautiful, and that would be Ashley. And her cousin was with us also, and Hamza was. It was basically like this. It was like Hamza was on this side of me, Ashley was on this side of me, my 2 best friends squished in between me, and my other best friend on the other side. So if I had any problems, Hamza just. Hamza would just be like, sorry, Tommy, I could defend you, but I gotta go. I gotta get some herbal tea, I gotta go. Ashley, on the other hand, I think she'd be like, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of Tommy? You have to go through me. Of course, Seth would just stand up, and he's humongous. When you meet this guy, he's just like, you're like, hello, Seth. He's a big guy. He was a Greco-Roman wrestler back in high school. And
Nice.
he's an intelligent gentleman, very intelligent.
Is he erudite, Tommy? Is he erudite?
What's that mean?
Well versed in many subjects.
Yes, he is. He's very smart gentleman. He's very noble, very wise, and but this event was electrifying. During the event, there was an incident that happened that a wrestler. Now he's a heel. He's supposed to be like a preacher, but this guy looked like a rip-off version of the Undertaker, and I had to let him know. I'm like, dude, you look like the rip-off version of the Undertaker. He looks at me. He's like, shut up, you stupid retard. And I was like, oh, really? I didn't say anything, but and I said, nice heel work.
And then you
If it-
ripped off his trench coat, grabbed him by his hair, threw him into the steel steps, climbed to the top rope, and said, stay positive, and gave him the people's elbow. Through a table.
You mean the
Through the
positive
table.
elbow? You mean the
Yeah.
people's positive elbow?
The
Oh my
people's
gosh, the
positive-
people's positive elbow!
Is your left elbow the negative elbow?
I don't know. Maybe both of my elbows are positive.
Then you
Okay.
picked them back up. Then you picked them back up, rolled them in the ring, put them in a corner, and went to the other side. And you ran turnbuckle to turnbuckle and gave him the stink face, just like Rikishi.
Oh yes.
And the
There's
thing with
no
stink face-
escape from the stink face.
Honestly, with the stink face, you don't wipe your butt for 2 or 3 days, and then you step into.
Well, that's normal, isn't it? That's normal.
Then you just rub your face. Then you stick your bum right in his face and rub it.
You gotta underwear and make yourself have a thong and hang loose.
Oh jeez. Yes. Oh boy. What other subjects do we have here on the board?
Sega Camp Dom.
What?
Let's talk about staying positive. Stay positive.
Okay.
Sega Camp. Sega Camp's drunk on acapellas.
Oh, tired.
Okay, well, how about that, Tommy? Eddie had a good idea. Got any? How about 3 tips for staying positive?
Okay, 3 tips for. Okay, 1. Remember always to get back to your community. 2. Oops, wrong finger.
You just fingered us.
Okay, 1.
It was the bird, Tommy. How dare you?
1. Get back to your community and try to do nice things for people. Wait a minute. Okay, that's 1. 2. Always keep a smile on your face. 3. Always be happy. Always be positive. How's that sound?
Well, the third one is we got to. It should be a tip for staying positive. You know, you just said stay positive.
Get laid.
Oh, get laid. That's a good follow-up.
That'll keep you positive.
Why? You guys.
Yes, but it's that what we're truly being positive, and my message here is just to give back to what you do, and that just share the positivity and share your message. If you're a YouTuber, tell other people about it, so maybe you can inspire other people. You know, don't just keep to your own bubble. Express out to the people that you want to speak to, and show this universe who you are. Don't be afraid to be who you want to be. And it's truly about you expressing yourself in this world.
By God, King Ark, and here's a goddamn hurricane coming through.
Oh, jeez. But it's truly. Also, just want to say, somebody did a positive thing for me this past week. A customer at my local grocery store got me these. Just a second, I will show you them real
Build the
quickly.
suspense. Hold on. I don't know if the fans are ready for this, Tommy. These are pretty special.
Oh.
Oh.
He got me these shoes, and it was really nice of him to do this. These wingtips, they're very nice. They're very quality.
Quality.
And but I want to say thank you to the gentleman that got these for me.
Very
I
nice.
complimented.
What size are they, Tommy?
I'm a size 13. And
Holy God!
You know what they say about a big foot?
Yeah.
that's what the ladies say to me all the time.
They must be awfully curious.
Oh yeah, brother.
Excuse
Well, that was a creaky floorboard.
Yes, it was a very creaky floorboard. But in other subjects,
Whoa, bro.
I am working on a wrestling program currently right now, and I'm sorry I've been talking about it so much, but there's been a delay in the editing process. But we will be making more of the product and for you guys to see it on Patreon, and that will be extending my channel for other things besides vlogs and the talk show.
Coming up sooner or later.
I can't get the shoe back on. Sorry.
Just leave it off, man. We can't see
Coming
it
up
anyways.
after he gets his shoe off.
We might be here all night, folks.
You know, one thing I want to talk about is the show House of Cards.
We didn't talk very much about positivity. We kind of blew right over it.
Oh, sorry. Well, I did. I was talking about positive. Somebody gave me a pair of nice shoes.
That is positive.
So,
Has anybody
One
else
show
done
in
anything
particular-
positive lately? Sam?
Oh yeah, it was my birthday a couple days ago. You know,
That's positive.
4 to 5 days ago. My friend got me this awesome-looking DVD called Wrath of the Titans. Inside that DVD box, gift coupons. What kind
Very
of gift
positive.
coupons? For the pub, so I can go and
Super
get myself a burger and a beer. And there's nothing more positive than hanging out, relaxing, eating, drinking, and enjoying a good time.
Let's
There's-
party!
There's nothing more positive than a good
It makes me go, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Mr. Rasmus.
Yeah?
Rasmus. Look at my face. Let's party! Yeah.
That's
Oh man,
basic
that's a
positivity.
good one. Yeah.
Ooh, kind of sweaty in my room right now. Kinda
Yeah, you
hot.
know, me too. It's about this time, you know, late in the Tommy Talks when temperatures start rising, man.
Yes.
You guys are bringing me the cold temperatures. I'm falling asleep.
Yes, it just turns spring forward, so it means we lose sleep and we get more day to what's going on. So it'll be interesting when it goes spring forward and then everything starts blooming and then I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My nose is stuffed up.
Oh, you got the pollen allergy, eh?
Whew, God, I hate it. It stuffs up my nose. My nose is all crusty, and I have to go. And my nose is just.
I had to do that too.
My nose is full.
Summertime.
As far as
My
I
nose
know,
is
I
all
don't
over.
have any allergies.
Oh, get in there. Yeah.
Actually, I am allergic to one thing. Haters. They get me
Okay.
real inflamed.
You
I
know,
gotta-
one subject I want to talk about is bullies and cyber trolls. And
You mean little men?
Just a second, guys. Just a second.
Just a second.
The fact that you think it's okay. I watched this video where this girl is sleeping in class and the girl's holding out her iPhone. You can clearly see it. And the guy takes her hand and goes, "Phew," boom, and she hits the table and they're just laughing about it. You know, personally, that ticks me off. I hate it when people target people just to make them look small. And to the people that do that crap, to say things here on YouTube negatively, I have no respect for you. I respect you as much as the gum on the bottom of my shoe. If I step in gum, I'll like you off my shoe because that's how much respect I have for you.
Hey, you want
Honestly.
to know the best part of that, Tommy? Is
What's
no
that?
one respects bullies. Bullies are a very small group. They sit there jerking each other off all day long. Oh yeah, jerk me off. Jerk me off.
That's kind of a weird way to say it, but they're kind of getting each other off. They're making themselves feel better because their mommy or their father didn't treat them well, or somebody in their family didn't treat them well, so they have to turn around and
You know
beat
what?
the snot out of you. And a lot of times, bullies, if you're smarter than a bully, you know, and you do something in class, and then you come out of your class and you're just like, "Why'd you say that? I wanted to say that." Well, I said it before you did. Shut up! Don't ever speak out in class. That's a bully right there. I've never had that happen to me, but I've heard of situations where just because somebody's not smart enough and they don't say the right answer, and somebody else says it like he's the smarter kid in the class and he's done more studying, makes that person to say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat up on you because you're smarter than me." You know, I may not have the lack of sense of brain. You know, this person may not have the lack of sense of brain, but on the other hand, the other guy's been studying more, and he has more lack of sense of brain. And this guy's just like, "I'm gonna take all my muscle and I'm gonna beat the crap out of you." You know, it's just like that.
Yeah, the bullies are the bubbles of the world, the little men of the world.
Oh yeah, man. I like to say bullies have this little thing called little man syndrome, where they see the biggest guy and they walk up to him and they say, "You want a piece of me? Come on, bring it on." "Are you serious? Are you serious? You want to pick on me?" "Yeah, I have a tiny penis and I have little man syndrome, so bring it on you." So, that's
You know what's worse? You know what's worse than a regular bully?
What?
A guy that's probably been bullied before himself, and talks about not liking bullies and cyber bullies, but then goes off and tries to bully somebody else. You know, like on like a certain page, says stuff that's not true and mixes things around, and you know that's a pretty bad bully right there, man. That's the worst kind of bully. A bully that becomes a bully. That's the worst kind of bully.
Well, you know, I do my best to be positive all the time,
Yeah,
and
me too.
so you know, it's
Positive.
trying to think here. Well, I think that's all I have for right now, folks. But thank you for tuning in to Tommy Talks. I am Tommy NC2010. I hope you can tune in again, folks, for Tommy Talks. And thank you so much. Go see Eddie Explorers. Go see Mark Hyder. Go see the one and only has stepped back in the ring once again. Go see Geeks and Sports. Go see Mark Hyder. And also, Rasmus, youtube.com/Rasmus.
Rasmus, my man.
That's right. To the fans, to the viewers, to the Patreons, a big sayonara, a big cowabunga, and an even bigger bonsai.
Okay. And also to let me think here. To the Sega King Gamer, go check him out on YouTube. Thank you for watching, folks. As always, I'm Tommy NC2010. I'm keeping you on the inside. Fact.
Good thing I started